Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Did you know there's a statue in Silicon Valley that gives out free Wi-Fi? That's just one of the 30 incredible facts we've packed into this episode. From moon trees to mosquito repelling dubstep, you're about to discover things that you'll want to share immediately. Stick around, fact number 27 will blow your mind. Here are 30 incredible facts to make your day. There's a statue of Nikola Tesla in Silicon Valley that actually emits free Wi-Fi. It was built as a tribute to Tesla's vision of wireless energy and communication, and it even contains a time capsule set to be opened in 2043. In a bold protest against the UK's film censorship fees, one filmmaker submitted a 10-hour movie of white paint drying. The censorship board was legally required to watch the entire thing before approving it. Seeds from 5 different tree species were sent into lunar orbit aboard Apollo 14. When they returned, they were planted across the US and a few other countries, earning the name moon trees. Believe it or not, playing dubstep might keep mosquitoes away. A study found that Skrillex's Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites uses extreme frequencies and volume shifts that disrupt mosquito mating and feeding behavior. Tic Tacs got their name from the sound they make when you shake the container. That iconic tic tac clicking noise was catchy enough to become the brand itself. Only members of federally recognized Native American tribes are legally allowed to possess eagle feathers in the US. For everyone else, even owning one is considered a federal offense. The LMFAO duo behind Party Rock Anthem are actually family. Red Foo is the son of Motel founder Berry Gordy, and Sky Blue is his nephew, making them an uncle-nephew musical team. Snapple's body cap facts are fun, but not always accurate. Over the years, many of them have been found to be outdated, exaggerated, or just plain wrong. Queen and Duran Duran had drummers named Roger Taylor. Despite sharing a name and fame, they're two completely different musicians. There's a marketing company in the UK that lets employees call in sick due to hangovers, no questions asked. Each worker gets 4 hangover days per year. Less than 10% of blind people in the US and another 7% in the UK can read Braille. Despite its iconic status, Braille literacy is surprisingly rare today. The copper-colored studs on your jeans are called rivets. Levi Strauss & Company added them to reinforce areas prone to tearing, making jeans more durable for workers. Open your eyes in a pitch-black room and you'll see a dark gray color, not black. That shade is called Eigengrau, which means intrinsic gray in German. Montpelier, Vermont is the only US state capital without a McDonald's. The male gypsy moth can smell the virgin female gypsy moth up to 4.5 kilometers away. The first miniature golf course was built in 1867 in St. Andrews, Scotland. It was called the Ladies' Putting Green and designed to let women enjoy golf in a socially acceptable way. Apple seeds contain a compound that can release cyanide when crushed. Swallowing a few whole seeds is harmless, but large amounts, especially if chewed, can be dangerous. Telly Savalas and Louis Armstrong share a strange coincidence. Both men died on their birthdays. It's a rare and eerie twist of fate. Donald Duck's full name is Donald Fauntleroy Duck. Steely Dan got their band name from a steam-powered adult toy mentioned in William S. Burroughs' novel The Naked Lunch. The English word therein contains 10 smaller words without rearranging any letters. The, there, he, in, rain, her, here, ear, therein, and herein. It's a word nerd's dream. The Soviet-era intelligence agency KGB stands for Komitet Gostovstvennoy Bezopasnosti, which translates to Committee for State Security. The word Dexter, which means right-handed, is ironically typed using only the left hand on a standard QWERTY keyboard. In 2017, a middle school in Dallas hosted a Breakfast with Dads event to encourage fatherly involvement. But when organizers realized some students didn't have a father figure to bring, they put out a call on Facebook for 50 volunteers. The response was overwhelming. 600 men showed up to support the kids and share breakfast, turning the event into a powerful moment of community and compassion. Switzerland's constitution includes a unique clause. It recognizes the dignity of plants. This means plants are viewed as living organisms with intrinsic value. They have immune systems, can respond to their environment, and even distinguish themselves from other plants. A perspective that blends science with ethics in a remarkable way. A group of hippos is called a bloat. It's one of the most fitting and amusing collective nouns in the animal kingdom. Alaska is the only US state whose name can be typed using just one row of a QWERTY keyboard, the middle row to be exact. A rooster's crow isn't just about vocal cords, it's about posture. If a rooster can't fully stretch its neck, it physically cannot crow. The fear of beards, yes it's real, is called pogonophobia. It can be triggered by anything from hygiene concerns to cultural associations. Donkeys have an extraordinary field of vision. Thanks to the placement of their eyes, they can see all four of their feet at once. This panoramic awareness helps them navigate rough terrain and avoid missteps, a useful trait for a sure-footed animal. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, congrats! You've just leveled up your trivia game. Smash that like button if you learned something new, and subscribe for more weekly videos packed with facts that will make you go, wait, really? Until next time, stay curious, and you have a great day!